Hi my dear students, good morning to all. Welcome back to Maths online class. How was your on vacation? Since we are in the situation of COVID-19, we have limitations for our celebrations. But standing within this limitation, I hope you all enjoyed your vacation, believing that you all are safe and healthy. Now coming back to our academic session, we were discussing with the chapter Lines and Angles. And we were with the topic transversal and the angles made by the transversal and the relation between when these lines are parallel. Hope all are remembering this concept. Today we can discuss some problems regarding this concept. How can we use this concept in solving some problems? First question, here one figure is given and three statements are given. We have to state the property used in each statement. So the first statement is, if A parallel to B, then angle 1 equal to angle 5. This is a symbol of parallel. You have already studied that. We read it as A parallel to B. So what is the question? If A parallel to B, then we have to prove angle 1 equal to angle 5. So first we can look what all given in the figure. What is A and B? These two lines are A and B, and this we have two transversal here, but don't take care of these transversal. Just consider only this transversal. Which all are the angles formed by the transversal? Angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 angles are there, 2 lines are there, and 1 transversal. Now, in the first question, what is given? If A parallel to B, we have to prove angle 1 equal to angle 5. So, what is given? A parallel to B. That means the two lines are parallel is given. What we need to prove? This angle 1 and angle 5 are equal. So, let us identify what is this angle 1 and angle 5. What is angle 1? Here is angle 1 and where is angle 5? Here is angle 5. So, from the figure, can you name which type of angle is angle 1 and angle 5? Yes, they are a pair of corresponding angles. Angle 1 and angle 5 is a pair of corresponding angles. Now, here the given condition is the two lines are parallel. If the two lines are parallel, what happens to the corresponding angles? Angle 1 and angle 5, that means the pair of corresponding angles will be equal. So, we can say angle 1 is equal to angle 5. What is the reason? They are a pair of corresponding angles. So, what is it? In the question, the condition given is A parallel to B. That means the lines are parallel. That is given. We need to prove these angles are equal. So, we identified that angle 1 and angle 5 are a pair of corresponding angles. Then we have studied if a transversal cut two parallel lines, then each pair of corresponding angles are equal. So we can say angle 1 equal to angle 5. What you will write the reason here? Each pair of corresponding angles will be equal when transversal cut a parallel line. Now second statement, if angle 4 equal to angle 6, then we have to prove A is parallel to B. So what is given here? Angle 4 is equal to angle 6. One pair of angles are equal. We need to prove these two lines are parallel. So let us identify which are the given angles. Angle 4 and angle 6. Which is angle 4? This is angle 4 and this is angle 6. So, what type of angle is this angle 4 and angle 6? Can anyone say? Yes, very good. They are alternate interior angles. Angle 4 and angle 6 form a pair of alternate interior angles. So, what? It is equal. In the question, it is given that this pair of alternate interior angles are equal. Then what you can say about the lines? If a transversal cut two lines and if one pair of alternate interior angles are equal, then the lines must be parallel. Yes. So, by that condition, we can say that A is parallel to B, because already in the question it is given that angle 4 is equal to angle 6. Angle 4 and angle 6 form alternate interior angles. So that is equal means the given lines should be parallel. So we are starting from what is given in the question. What is given in the question? Angle 4 equal to angle 6. So we identified what is angle 4 and angle 6. Angle 4 and angle 6 are alternate interior angles. So that alternate interior angles are equal, then we can say A is parallel to B. What is the reason? If a transversal cut two lines and one pair of alternate interior angles are equal, then the lines must be parallel. So that reason you have to specify. Now third statement, if angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree, then we have to prove A parallel to B. Now here what is given in the question, angle 4 plus angle 5 is 180 degree. The sum of angle 4 and angle 5 is 180 degree. That is given in the question. We need to prove. That means we need to solve here A is parallel to B, that the given lines are parallel. So first identify what is given, angle 4 and angle 5. Where comes angle 4 and angle 5? By observing the figure, we can say angle 4 and angle 5 are a pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal. This is the transversal and 4 and 5 are coming on the same side. Also, they are interior angles. So, what is that property? If the sum of the interior angles on the same side of the transversal is 180 or supplementary, then the given lines will be parallel. So by that condition we can say that A and B are parallel. So what we proved here, this 4 and 5 are interior angles on the same side of the transversal, and we know that if the sum of the angles, interior angles on the same side of the transversal is 180 degree, then that lines must be parallel. So by that we can prove. So given angle 4 plus angle 5 is 180, 4 and 5 are interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Hence, we can say A is parallel to B. What is the reason? Since the pair of interior angles on the same side of a transversal are supplementary, then the lines must be parallel. Next question. Here one figure is given. Given L is parallel to M, we want to find X. What is it? By looking the figure, these are L and M. L, the line L, this is the line M, and this is one transversal T. Here comes the X, and here the angle is given 100. We need to find the value of X. So, the only given condition is L is parallel to M and this value is given. So, how can you find here X? Don't think that this X and this 100 is equal. Why? Are they equal? No, they don't have any relation. In order to find the value of X, either we need to find, if you know the angle here, then we can say these two angles are equal. What is the reason? Alternate interior angles, isn't it? If you know the angle here, then the sum of these two angles should be 180. What is the reason? Pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. Now, if you know this angle, then this angle and this angle will be what? Equal. They are pair of corresponding angles. So, any concept you can use, that is according to you, which feels easy for you, you can use that concept. Here I am using the concept of angles on the same side of the transversal. Why I am using that? Because, you know, if this angle is 100, what is the value of this angle? It is also 100. What is the reason? They are vertically opposite angles, isn't it? So, I have the value of this angle as 100. Now, I got the value of this angle as 100 and here X. Now, I can find a relation between these two angles. Since the lines L and M are parallel, we know the interior angles on the same side of the transversal will be supplementary. That means X plus 100 should be equal to 180 degree. From that, I can find what is the value of X. Or otherwise, if you are finding this angle, how can you find this angle? 100 plus this angle is 180. What is the reason? Linear pair. So, from that you will get this angle and this angle and this angle are equal because alternate interior angle. Any concept you can apply here. So by using the concept of interior angles on the same side of the transversal, I got the value of x equal to 80 degree. How x plus 100 is equal to 180 degree? Reason, the interior angles on the same side of the transversal is supplementary. Now from solving from this for x, we are getting x equal to 180 minus 100, that is 80. So by today's class, I think you got an idea about how we are using this concept in solving these problems. The concept of corresponding angles, alternate interior angles and the interior angles on the same side of the transversal. These concepts are used when the condition parallel, the lines are parallel is given. So we can use this concept in our problem solving. Today we solve some type of problems in which the lines are parallel, the condition lines are parallel is given and we are finding the values of the angles. In the next video, we can solve some another type of problems. Copy down the notes given and attend the test paper. We'll meet with the next problems in the next video. Thank you.